This is an absolute no-brainer. When you find a project that is about to disrupt a $200 billion industry, but no one is looking at it yet because their app hasn't launched yet, you take notice.
This is set to become one of the most downloaded crypto apps in the world. If you thought Coinbase was big, think again.
Welcome to the Bean Pod. This is your place for all things stocks and crypto. From beginner tips to expert picks. Use this as fuel for your investing journey, because when you're in the know, your money will grow.
This episode of the Bean Pod is sponsored by BitGet.
BitGet is the most user-friendly and secure crypto trading platform for both beginners and experienced traders.
BitGet is the best place to not only trade Bitcoin and Ethereum, but also all the small cap gems that we discuss every day.
With 24/7 customer support, leverage trading, and a wide array of other advanced features, BitGet sets itself apart from every other centralized exchange.
Through Beanstock's official partnership with BitGet, you'll receive 15% off all trading fees when you sign up using the referral link in the description.
All views expressed by speakers on the Bean Pod are solely their opinions. You should not treat any opinion expressed on the Bean Pod as a specific inducement to make a particular investment or follow a specific strategy, but only as an expression of their opinion. This podcast is for informational purposes only.
Welcome to the Bean Pod. This is Shane, aka the Jolly Green Investor.
And this is Josh, the Nifty Investor.
Today, we're going to be talking about a project that is on the precipice of disrupting a $200 billion industry, and yet no one is talking about it because their app hasn't launched yet, but we're going to put you onto it early.
The time is now to be looking at this company specifically because all the major sporting leagues are about to kick off in a couple of weeks. And with that comes a number of people out there who like to gamble on sports. Well, how do they do that? Well, they typically log onto their apps and, make a few picks and lose all their money. However, this app specifically has a 75% success rate in picking winners. That is unheard of. And they're about to unleash it to the masses.
Yeah, so not only is the time perfect to look at this project, but also this entire industry. And as I said, this project specifically, I think is about to disrupt a $200 billion industry, and that's global sports picks. But why this project specifically? You just mentioned these numbers. Picking winners is extremely difficult, but look at the figures, and this is the part we need to focus on. This project has just been doing this for baseball, right, over the past few months with extreme accuracy. But when we see football, soccer, basketball, hockey, all of the biggest sports leagues in the world start to ramp up in the fall, that's when everyone is going to start to look at this project.
Okay, they've been giving away picks for free for the last little while. And it went 183 wins and 63 losses. Let me say that again. They got 183 picks correct and only 63 they missed on. Have you ever in your life come across somebody who can pick sports that well? Mm-hmm. The answer is no. Right now, they're giving this away for free. That is going to come to an end real soon. This is going to be one of the only projects in the industry that is going to be taking fiat money and crypto money from all the different users. And I think that's what leads to the revenue generation, which also leads to the people who hold this token. And it creates like this huge feedback loop, which I think is going to be absolutely massive for this project.
Yeah, so the project we're talking about currently has a market cap of around $4 million. Now, when they're set to disrupt the $200 billion sports industry that we're talking about today, I personally think, now not financial advice, you need to do your own research, I think there is a great value potential in this company because of how proven their technology is. So the name of the project is Stacy Sport. The ticker is Sport, and it's traded on the Base blockchain.
Look, the time is right now because Stacy Sport just eliminated the buy and sell tax. With a lot of these projects, typically they'll charge a 5% fee when you're buying or selling the token, and that is to help fund the project. That is gone now. It is 0%, and they're about to launch the app. But nobody is really quite paying attention to what these guys are actually about to launch. So the fact that there is no buy or sell tax is a prime opportunity to get involved before this mainstream app goes live.
Yeah, 100%. And I really like the fact, it's all about mobile apps. Websites are great, mobile websites are great, but if you want real mass adoption, consumers to pile into your project, you need a mobile app. So listen to these figures. Market research shows that 91% of people are using mobile apps to do sports picks. Even more eye-opening, data from 2024 revealed that 100 million sports pickers globally access the internet from their smartphones, no desktop at all. So that's why the launch of the Stacey Sport app is really going to be the light bulb moment for this project, timed perfectly with the start of the NFL season, the English Premier League, all that kind of stuff, right? So when you have proven technology and easy access through their new mobile app, you have no buy and sell tax. You have a bunch of catalysts and tailwinds for this project, which is currently sitting at a $4 million market cap. And these guys are getting 75% of their picks right. This is absolutely insane. Whether you're into crypto or not, people are going to be flooding. And that's what you said, right? You said, look, people are going to be flooding into this app. It doesn't matter if you're into crypto or sports. 75%, this is going to be insane.
And here's another big thing that I think, people aren't really aware of this, but if you read through the Telegram, you can kind of figure these things out, and it really helps when you do. But they just brought on an affiliate marketing team that is the best in the world in sports picking referral networking. What have they done? Last year, they brought in $100 million in revenue from sportsbook referrals. So that is $100 million in revenue through sportsbook referrals. A lot of these sportsbook platforms, they don't have the same AI technology that Stacey Sports has. What sort of networking referral revenue are they going to bring in for this platform that is going 75% on their picks?
Yeah, a lot of people are going to be paying for this platform. And again, on this show, we love to talk about projects that are generating real revenue and sharing it with their token holders. So what does Stacey Sport have? They have revenue share. For people that stake the Sport token, they are sharing their revenue with holders. And they're doing that in the form not of the native token, which can sometimes contribute to sell pressure. They're doing it in the form of stable coins in USDC. And we really like that. So here's what I think in a hypothetical example of what my personal opinion of what's going to happen with Stacey Sport. This is not financial advice. You need to do your own research, but listen to this. Stacey Sport is going to launch their mobile app at a perfect time when all the biggest sports leagues are starting up again. Thousands and thousands of people are going to flock for their premium subscription on their mobile app. So Stacey Sport is going to be generating a ton of revenue, which they're going to be sharing with holders, which means there is going to be buy pressure for the token. Add to the fact that there's no more buy and sell tax, which makes it easier for people to buy and sell the token. We have a massive tidal wave of catalysts for a company that is currently sitting at a $4 million market cap. This is the type of project that we love.
Yeah, look, you stake your sport and then you'll get access to the premium tiers, or you can buy it. You can buy the premium tiers. Either way, those staking their sport are going to gain access to the picks, or they're going to be receiving USDC. And again, when you look at some of the figures, like pick selling platforms like Barstool or other ones like that, so they have these subscription fees, and basically you'll pay like $400 a month, and then an expert sports picker will give you their picks for the month, right? So Action Network was acquired for $240 million. That was one of those platforms that provides this type of service. Then you have Barstool Sports, which is also pouring in millions upon millions of dollars per month. So you have to look at, this is an AI platform that is batting 75%, and nobody else is doing that. You have to imagine that they're going to be bringing in some serious revenue and sharing it with the people who are holding the sport token. Like, this seems like such a no-brainer. And I think Q4 of this year, when everything starts going with the app, man, this is mainstream.
Yeah, that's why we're bringing this episode to you guys today, because we think there are so many catalysts lined up, and we want to be looking at this before Q4 when all these catalysts actually hit. We want to be positioned before everyone else. That's what we always do on the show. So if you've got any other tokens that you think we should look at, let us know in the comments.
Hey, make sure you guys tune into the next episode.
That one is going to be a banger.
All views expressed by speakers on the BeanPod are solely their opinions. You should not treat any opinion expressed on the BeanPod as a specific inducement to make a particular investment or follow a specific strategy, but only as an expression of their opinion. This podcast is for informational purposes only.